Hello everyone! So I'm officially on my year abroad. I've been in Lyon for 1 week now and I'm absolutely loving it. So I thought, as promised, I'd film an apartment tour because I've officially moved in, all of my stuff is unpacked, and honestly, I've never lived in a nicer place. I absolutely love this apartment. I just feel so lucky to have it because it actually came with my internship, which I'm doing here in Lyon in France, and I'm doing that until December. So yeah, I thought I'd show you around whilst I have the chance. Basically, I am gonna have 2 flatmates, but they're moving in next week. So yeah, I thought I'd just get this filming out of the way so I don't have to do it as like a first impression when I first meet them, you know? But before I show you the apartment tour, I'm just going to insert a couple of clips that I filmed whilst I was packing for my year abroad. I was gonna film like update videos and that kind of thing and post more regularly as I promised you guys, but basically I don't have any Wi-Fi currently. I think I should be getting Wi-Fi tomorrow, so hopefully you're going to be seeing this video pretty soon. But yeah, anyway, here are a couple of clips that I filmed whilst I was at home and packing to go away. I filmed this the day before I left. Okay, this has to be like one of the most exhausting things I've ever done. I thought I could do it so quick as well, but I really underestimated how long this would take me. Also, I'm arriving in Lyon when it's hot. It's gonna be like 36, 37 degrees every single day. So obviously I'm bringing my summer clothes, but then when I leave Lyon in December, it's gonna be freezing. It's literally gonna be like winter in England. So I basically have to pack for all weathers. Oh my God. I actually hate this so much. If you know me, you know I get freezing in the winter. Like compared to the average person, I get like 10 times colder. So I have to pack all of my winter jumpers obviously, but like, oh my God, there's just not enough space. Okay, I'm definitely keeping this one. Maybe I shouldn't bring my... I was gonna pack my Christmas jumper, but maybe that's a bit extreme. Yeah, no, we don't need the Christmas jumper. Right, that's freed up a lot of space already. Let's repack everything in there and then we can assess the situation. Isn't that just so satisfying? I think I've actually managed it. I've packed all of my clothes in my suitcases and then just things like my yoga mat, my makeup, my pencil case, you know, those kind of essentials. So they're all packed in my suitcases, and on top of that I have my hand luggage, and realistically I'm not bringing that much in my hand luggage. So I call that a success because not only have I packed everything, I've also possibly got a little bit of space, which means that I can buy things in France and bring them back to the UK, and that's what I really want to do. Okay, so let's begin the apartment tour. Oh, I'm so excited to show you around. I've been sending little Snapchat tours to like all of my friends on video. I've literally been using all of my mobile data though, so I need to stop doing that. So we are in my bedroom right now, but I think I'm gonna start at the front door. I'll take you there now. Okay, so this is the front door, and I've been taking my shoes off when I come in. Sorry, I am just gonna go back in my room because otherwise the echo might become a little bit unbearable. But yeah, I think when my flatmates arrive, I'm going to advise them to do the same, just taking their shoes off when they come in through the front door, just because as much as I love the kind of clear floors here and all of that, they do pick up a lot of like dirt and dust and hairs and things just because there's like no carpets in the apartment. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna make sure that everyone takes their shoes off when they come in. I decided to implement this rule yesterday. Obviously I'm living by myself, so like it wasn't really a big deal, but yeah, anyway. And then to the right of the front door, we have the little cleaning cupboard. So this has a dustpan and brush, which all came with the apartment, by the way, which was incredible. And then I still need to unpack this. Everything basically arrives in IKEA packaging, so I've been unboxing things over the last few days as and when I use them. But I think this is some sort of mop, so I'll probably use that later on in the week. And then we'll go to the left, and this is the kitchenette. Basically, the reason why this is called a kitchenette is because it is very, very small. Like you can basically see how big it is just from what I've filmed already. And it also doesn't have an oven, but I figured I don't really use the oven that much. Like normally at uni, if I was making a meal, it would be some sort of curry or risotto or like pasta dish, and you don't need the oven for any of them. I literally just use le plaque de cuisson, which is a bit of vocabulary I learned the other day. So yeah, I just use this to basically make my meals, but even then, saying that, it has been so hot. I've basically just been making salads, sandwiches, all that cold kind of food because I couldn't even bring myself to turn on the hob. Like, it has been boiling. It got to 41 degrees the other day, but today it is a little bit cooler, so I think I'm gonna make a meal later. Let me know if you want to see a what I eat in a day in France, because there's so many exciting foods here. I just can't wait to show you guys what life is like, because it's so different. Like, I feel like I have so much to tell you, but like, I don't even know how to say it all in one video. But do comment down below if you have any questions about my year abroad, and maybe if I get enough questions, I can film a year abroad YouTube video, like a question and answer one. That would be really good to get started on the year abroad content. Anyway, yeah, so as I said, everything was amazingly provided with the apartment. Also, I don't know why it's gone all fuzzy. There were a couple of things I had to buy though, like for example cleaning stuff. I've bought some kitchen roll and that kind of thing. But yeah, so we've got all of the bowls, plates, glasses. I bought that coffee when I arrived here. I don't know what I expected because I'm used to my dad's coffee machine. I actually miss it so much. But obviously, first of all, there's not room for a coffee machine in here. Second of all, I couldn't pack my dad's coffee machine. So I bought some instant coffee and it was the cheapest one in the shop. So I don't know what I thought it was gonna be like, but it's actually disgusting. So I've decided it's gonna be communal. And then I also bought some bin bags and some sponges. So we'll use them whenever we need to, basically, which reminds me, I need to take out the bin. I haven't done that yet and I feel like it's getting really full. So I need to face that today. So this is just my breakfast stuff, which is drying, and then we've got the sink and then sponge and fairy liquid and all of that. And then we've got the fridge down here. I've claimed a couple of shelves in the fridge, but obviously 3 of us are gonna have to share it. So I'm trying not to take up too much space before they arrive because I want to get used to the space I have. And then up here we have a freezer compartment, and yeah, it came with an ice cube tray, which I was pretty happy about. I noticed that this came with the fridge and I don't have them in England. I don't know if that's a common thing or if it's literally just for like French people, but I googled it and apparently like you're meant to keep your eggs in them, but I never used to keep my eggs in the fridge. But as I said, the temperature has been absolutely insane here, so I just knew that my eggs would go bad, especially because this room's so tiny. It got really hot on the hot days. I had to literally prop the door open with the cardboard box because otherwise it would just slam shut, and it got so hot in here. And also, I don't know when one of my flatmates is arriving, but I took a huge risk and I was basically cooking in my bra and pants because I was like, if he comes in, he comes in. I'm living alone right now. I'm gonna make the most of the fact that I can just utterly strip in this heat. Anyway, that was a couple of days ago. As I said, it's a lot cooler now, which is nice. Next to the fridge, we have a cupboard. So this has our cutlery, pots and pans, and all of that good stuff. And then we have the shelves, and I am aware I am taking up quite a lot of space on the shelves. I'm gonna have to move some of this stuff when everyone else moves in. But yeah, we've just got the essentials really. So I've got some spices since arriving here. Just some like chili flakes and also cumin and coriander. And then I also got some like condiments. I got some lemon juice, soy sauce, olive oil. At the back there, we have some tea bags. Now, I don't drink tea, but my mum gave them to me because, oh my god, yeah, my mum came to Lyon with me and stayed with me for a couple of days, which was so nice. Anyway, my mum gave me the tea bags because she was like,
when I come back to Lyon, you need to make me a cup of tea.
And I was like, okay. So I'm just keeping her tea bags there. And then we've got some rice, tomatoes, which are amazing. In fact, all of the fruit here is utterly incredible. I'm in love with it. But it is more expensive than the UK, like in terms of fruit. You know when you buy loose veg at the supermarket in the UK, it's always so cheap. But here, I'm always a bit surprised by the price, but it's definitely worth it. And then I've just got a tea towel, which I bought from the Aldi, which is close to here. And then down here, I've kind of got snacky bits, breakfast stuff. I've got my Tupperware at the back and a microwavable bowl and some straws and things like metal straws. I've got cinnamon here and then oats, sunflower seeds, almonds, which I got in a zero waste store here, which was amazing to find. And then some ground almonds and some rice cakes. And then here I've got some fruit, which I bought yesterday. So I've got some bananas, nectarines and apples. And above the shelves, we have this heat-proof mat, which came with the apartment, which I'm really happy about. And then a microwave and some more plates up there because I wasn't really sure where to put them. And then we've got our bin, which I really need to empty. So yeah, that's the kitchenette. That's everything you need to see in here. It's got everything I need. So honestly, I've got no complaints about it. And I think I'll be really happy about how hot it gets in here once the winter months start to hit. That will just feel so good because you know me, I get really cold wherever I go. So I'm gonna be grateful for this room in the winter. Now next to the kitchenette, we've got someone else's room. I'm not really sure who's going to be moving into this one, but next door floor, we have my room, so come inside. Now I've got to tell you, I love my room. Like, I actually don't ever want to move out. It's so nice here. I think you're gonna love it too. I'll show you around now. So before we begin, this is a quick overview of my room. As you can see, I look a bit like a minimalist because I could only pack or like bring whatever could fit in those 2 suitcases up there. But yeah, we'll begin at the door. So here we've got the light switch, and then, guys, this is so exciting. If I press this button, look what happens. Oh yeah. Anyway, I don't want them to go all the way down right now, so I'll get them to go back up. Whenever I FaceTime someone to show them my room, I always show them these blinds. They're just so cool. Like, they move on their own. How sick is that? Anyway, yeah, probably the most exciting aspect of my room. And then we've got a huge radiator, which obviously hasn't been turned on at all since I got here. And then we've got my desk. So I'm on the 5th floor, which means I've got an amazing view of the city. So obviously over there you can see like the main city, but then over there we've got Vieux-Lyon, which is the old town. Guys, if I zoom in, you can see the basilica, and I'm gonna insert a clip now of how the basilica looks at night from my window because it gets entirely lit up and it looks absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so this is my desk area. So over here I've got my laptop and my iPad and a pen, and then I've got my Chili's water bottle, which has been really good in this heat because it keeps my water cool. And then I've got my robe. I got this from Vinted, but it was originally Victoria's Secret. I'm using this as my bedroom bin because there wasn't a bin that came with my room, so yeah, that's been quite useful. Then I've got a couple of plugs. I've got my adapter in that one so I can charge my laptop when I need to, or my camera and that kind of thing. And then this is a French book. Obviously I've had no Wi-Fi, so I've had to really be entertaining myself, but I've read 1 chapter and I've been like writing down words I don't know, so it's been pretty good. Because to be honest, I've never lived on my own before, and I know this won't last for long because I've got 2 others moving in next week and I'm really excited to meet them. It has been really tricky being on my own. I've really had to entertain myself, and obviously I haven't started my internship yet. I start in 5 days, I think. So like, I've just been trying to see as much as the city as possible. I've been going to Erasmus events and meeting other students. I've actually met a couple of other girls from my university in Lyon, so that's been pretty cool because we never met in Bristol, but now we get to meet and they're so lovely. So I feel so lucky to be in this city with them. But yeah, living alone with no Wi-Fi is not really a vibe. I've had to go to cafes to download Netflix and podcast episodes, and I just can't wait to get connected to Wi-Fi tomorrow, and I can't wait for my flatmates to arrive as well. But I have been going out quite a lot. Like, I've only had 1 night in since I got here and only 1 day without drinking alcohol. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Not on my own, don't worry. Haven't got to that point yet. Anyway, so here in the corner, I've got like all of my makeup bits and skincare. So I actually bought some things once I got here, which I didn't bring with me from the UK, including this mirror from a shop called Normal. Got quite a lot from there actually, it was quite handy. Yeah, so I've just got my gua sha and things, my makeup bag, all of these bits and bobs like deodorant, makeup remover, moisturizer, my hairbrush, and then I also got this glass the other day from the city centre in Lyon. It looks a bit disorganised, but I promise I know where everything is, and to me it's organised. So that's what we're rolling with for like my makeup station. Underneath my desk there's actually a chest of drawers, or it's kind of like shelves rather than drawers actually. So on top I've just got the bag that I've been taking out day to day, and then we've got my pencil case and notebook and diary, and then just some plugs and random bits and bobs down there just in bags. And inside there, I won't open it because I feel like it'd be really tricky to show, but I've basically got my scarf, hats, gloves, coat, everything I'll need for the winter months, but I'm just storing it in there for now because I hope I won't be needing them for a while, because it doesn't feel like it's gonna ever be winter here. But yeah, I'm sure it's gonna come soon, but you know, I don't need my coat for the moment, so I've been keeping it in that box, and then I'll probably swap it out for summer things once the weather gets colder. Next to my desk we have my bed. Now I'm not gonna lie, this bed is a bit peculiar because when me and my mum were moving my stuff in on Tuesday, we noticed that there was no pillow. This duvet came with the apartment, by the way, which I'm so happy about because I feel like it really fits the vibe of the room. So the mattress basically doesn't quite fit on the bed, which means it gets slanted up at the end, and I've been sleeping literally fine. Like, I feel like I don't really need a pillow because the mattress is slanted, and I don't know if that's intentional or like an accident. Like, is the mattress meant to fit on the bed? soft? I don't really know, but a pillow didn't come with the apartment, so I'm assuming that's how the bed is just meant to be, and that's just meant to be in the place of a pillow basically, but it's fine with me. And underneath the bed is pretty good because there's some storage. So in here I've just got towels and other duvet sets and that kind of thing, and in there I've got my pants, socks and pajamas. Now above my bed I've got a little bit of space, and here I've just been charging either my phone or my iPad, and then I've got this because I thought maybe I would need like something to lean on sometimes. Like I wouldn't want to bang my head on here, so sometimes I've been resting on that as I sleep, and I got that from Tiger. And then that's my pajama top. Here I've got my alarm clock, and then that's where I keep all of my jewelry. My friend Mari gave this to me, and it's been really handy when traveling actually, because I never normally know how to transport jewelry, but this is really secure and it's got lots of space inside as well because it expands, so that's quite good. And then up here I've just got my Ted Baker bag, and I've also got a bum bag in there for clubbing, and then I've got my speaker and some perfume, so this is kind of like the going out shelf. I got this at an Erasmus event the other day. I got a bottle of vodka. I did ask the shopkeeper in French to show me the cheapest bottle of vodka, and this is what he showed me, so I'm gonna trust him. And then I've just got an empty bottle, which is always handy on a night out if you want to bring a drink with you. And then I've got my heels up here, which I've worn once since getting here actually. Heels were one of those things where I was like, do I bring them, do I not? Because obviously they're a little heavier and they take up quite a lot of space, and in England I don't really wear heels. Like I literally bought these especially for my sister's wedding, but I have worn them because I feel like here people just dress a bit nicer, so I wore them when I went to meet a friend at the bar the other day. And yeah, again, this room is amazing for storage. I could even store more up here if I wanted to. This is where I've been keeping my suitcases. And then next to my bed we've got a wardrobe. Sorry, I realise it is looking quite disheveled at the moment, but this is all the things that I bought kind of to share with flatmates. So I've just got some kitchen roll and toilet paper and that kind of thing, and a spare tea towel. These are my jackets, like my summery jackets, and some dresses as well. And then I've got some jumpers. Oh my god, I really should have folded these clothes. And then I've got my like winter bottoms, like trousers and things. That's all my lounge wear. I've got t-shirts, gym wear, yoga mat, and then that's my laundry bag, and then just random bits down there. You know those things like when you're unpacking your suitcase you're never really sure where to put them, so down there I've got like my passport and like a spare bag and straighteners and a hairdryer and that kind of thing. But yeah, that is my wardrobe. As you can tell, I didn't bring any hangers with me, and I don't want to buy any hangers because I'm fine just folding my clothes. I don't need to be buying extra things like that. I think I've shown you around my whole room now, but I hope you like it as much as I do because I am absolutely in love with it. I forgot to show you as well, I've got a desk lamp, so turn it on and this is what it looks like. So I feel like once I start doing my work for third year here, or any internship work I have to do in the evening, it will be a very, very nice vibe. And then walking out my room, we have le toilette. And I know what you're probably thinking. Well, actually there might be two things that you're thinking right now. First of all, you might be thinking, oh my god, you're all sharing the bathroom. Yeah, we are. But I feel like it'll be fine because apparently a cleaner comes once a week. So yeah, quite a luxury, because in second year I was sharing with 3 other people, so I'm only sharing with 2 others this year, so I think it'll be okay. The second thing you might be thinking is, Lottie, where's the sink? Where do you wash your hands, you dirty pig? It's actually just around this corner. There's literally a sink in the corridor, so I quite like it. I've actually been getting ready here because the lighting is obviously amazing. So yeah, I know I'm sharing with 2 boys, so I feel like I could claim this sink as like my makeup station. I reckon they'd be okay with that. Since I'm at the sink, I'll show you around. My toothbrush and my toothpaste, and then this came with the apartment. I guess if you don't have an electric toothbrush, it might be quite useful. And then, oh my god, this smells amazing. I bought this with my mum as we were like getting everything to move in, and it is the nicest hand soap ever. And then I've been keeping some of like my dental stuff in here, so just some flossing sticks, my retainer, spare towel, and some mouthwash. We've also got the cupboard here, and I've just chucked the bathroom bin in there because I've just been using the kitchen bin for everything basically, because I didn't want to buy like loads of bin bags and things. So yeah, saving resources there. Now across from the sink we have bedroom number 3. These bedrooms all have locks, by the way, so we all have an individual code that helps us to unlock our door. Aside from that, we navigate the building with a key card. So basically there's quite a lot of apartments on this floor, and in the corridor there's like a huge communal area where you can bring your food and eat it there if we want, but no one's really been doing that. I've been eating my food in my room. A little mouse moment there. I obviously get the lift up and down because we're on the 5th floor, but I did get stuck in the lift the other day for 45 minutes. So I've had a little bit of a fear and locked there. But anyway, I got locked somewhere else and I'll tell you about that now. So on the same day that I get locked in the lift, I got locked in this bathroom as well. Not only that, but it was quite late at night, so there was no one else like on reception in the building, and someone had to literally come and rescue me, and I was in my towel and it was all in French. And right, I know I'm here to practice my French, but those kind of situations, I kind of wish there was someone that spoke English. But anyway, that's in the past. This is the shower room. Again, we've got a lovely sink and I've been keeping my shower stuff in there. But yeah, oh my god, this shower is incredible. And then I've been keeping my towel on there. And there's 2 hooks for my flatmates when they arrive. Aside from the fact that this room now holds a little bit of trauma for me because I got trapped in here, I do really like the shower room. Like the shower, like what's the word for it? Like the power from the shower. What's the word? The pressure is really good. Not that I know much about shower pressure. That completes the tour. That is my whole apartment. And I am sorry about the lack of content, but yeah, it's because I've had no Wi-Fi. I've been trying to speak French as much as possible, but obviously it's kind of tricky to do that before my internship starts, especially because here in Lyon, it's not as like English as Paris, but there is still quite a lot of English around. I've been trying to integrate myself as best as I can in this past week. I live near some really good supermarkets. I've been eating some really good food and I'm actually going for lunch in a second. So I should probably stop filming this video, but yeah, it has been amazing. So that's just my little life update. Do let me know if you've got any questions down below and maybe I'll film a Q&A. Make sure to like and subscribe and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.